welcome to this final unit in the Human Resource Management subject. In this session, we'll explore essential topics that are crucial for both individual growth and organizational harmony. We'll start by diving into the career planning and development, examining how individuals and organizations can work together to foster meaningful career paths that align with both personal aspirations and organizational goals. From there, we'll move to the employee grievance handling, a vital process that ensures employee concerns are addressed constructively, helping to maintain a positive work environment. Next, we'll discuss collective bargaining, a powerful tool in negotiating the terms of employment between the management and labor unions. This segment will emphasize the significance of collaborative negotiation and mutual respect in fostering fair working conditions. Lastly, we'll review the settlement machinery for industrial conflicts, exploring the frameworks that organizations use to resolve disputes and maintain workplace stability. Each of these topics offer critical insights into building a more supportive and cooperative workplace. So let's get started. Introduction to career planning and development. Career planning is a process of setting clear career goals and creating a pathway to achieve them. Career development refers to the ongoing efforts by both individuals and organizations to foster employees' career growth. The primary purpose of career planning and development is to align the individual aspirations with that of the organizational needs, ultimately fostering employee engagement, enhancing productivity, and contributing to the success of the organization. Seeing into the stages of career planning, the career planning process is divided into several stages. Stage 1, self-assessment, identifying your strengths, weakness, skills, and interests to understand what drives you and where you excel. The next stage is goal setting, defining both short-term and long-term career goals to guide your career path. Next stage is career path identification, exploring career options that align with your personal goals and aspirations. The next stage is action plan development, creating a detailed roadmap that outlines specific steps and timelines to achieve your goals. And the next stage is implementation, taking action through seeking relevant training, mentorship, or participating in job rotations to gain experience. Evaluation and feedback is a final stage where regularly reviewing your progress and adjusting your plans as necessary to stay back on track. Next, we'll look into the internal and external mobility of employees. Employee mobility can occur both internally and externally within an organization. Internal mobility refers to the movement of employees within the same organization, including promotions, transfers, or job rotations. This offers benefits such as retaining talent, increasing job satisfaction, and enhancing the employee development. External mobility, on the other hand, involves external mobility involves employees moving between different organizations. While this brings new skills into an organization, it can also lead to the loss of valuable talent. Looking into the meaning and sources of employee grievance. An employee grievance is a formal complaint raised by an employee concerning workplace issues, policies, or conditions. The common sources of grievance includes work environment, which means poor working conditions or lack of resources. Could be management practices, which includes unfair treatment, favoritism, or discrimination. It might include compensation, which means disputes over the pay, delayed payments, or inequities in the wages. And it involves job securities, which means it concerns about continued employment. Interpersonal conflicts, which means disagreements between the colleagues or supervisors. Looking into the grievance handling system, The very objective of the grievance handling system is to resolve employee complaints quickly, fairly, and effectively. The process typically includes identification, which means recognizing the grievance, registration, documenting the complaint in detail, investigation, gathering facts to understand the issue, resolution, addressing the grievance through discussions or corrective actions, follow-up, ensuring the resolution is satisfactory and effective. A strong grievance handling system maintains a harmonious work environment, boosts employee trust, and prevents conflicts from escalating. Looking into the meaning and process of collective bargaining. Collective bargaining is the negotiation process between employers and a group of employees, often represented by a union, to reach agreements on employment terms. The process involves preparation. Both parties prepare their demands and negotiation strategies. Negotiation, engaging in discussions to reach a mutually acceptable agreement. Agreement, finalizing and documenting the terms that has been agreed upon. Implementation, enacting the agreed terms. Collective bargaining is very important for promoting fair labor practices, improving workplace conditions, and reducing conflicts. Talking about the indiscipline in the workplace. When we talk about indiscipline, it refers to the violation of organizational rules and standards by employees. The causes of workplace indiscipline can include lack of clarity, which means that they are unclear and inconsistently enforced rules. It could be personal issues, which include stress, dissatisfaction, or personal conflicts that affect behavior. It could be work conditions, poor working conditions, or low morale. The consequences of indiscipline can include reduced productivity. The consequences of indiscipline can include reduced productivity, disruption in team dynamics, and potential damage to the organization's reputation. Settlement machinery of industrial conflicts, which involves various methods to resolve disputes between employers and employees amicably. These methods include negotiation, where direct discussions between parties to direct discussion between the parties to resolve conflicts. Mediation, where the involvement of a neutral third party to facilitate a resolution. Conciliation, a conciliator helps both sides reach an agreement. Arbitration, a binding decision made by a neutral arbitrator. Adjudication, legal resolution through labor courts and tribunals. The goal of these processes is to ensure industrial peace, maintain productive labor relations, and create a stable working environment. To conclude, this unit has covered a pivotal concepts in human resource management that contribute to both individual and organizational success. We explored career planning and development, which is a key to nurture motivated and skilled employees who can grow alongside the organization. We also discussed about employee grievance handling and important aspects of maintaining trust and transparency in the workplace. And we have dealt with collective bargaining, where we saw how collaborative negotiation can Through collective bargaining, we saw how collaborative negotiation can create mutually beneficial agreements that promote fair treatment and workplace stability. Finally, we examined the settlement machinery of industrial conflicts, which provides structured mechanism for resolving disputes and ensuring smooth operations. These topics collectively underscore the importance of strategic human resource management in supporting employee satisfaction, resolving conflicts, and achieving organizational harmony. As you advance in your careers, understanding these concepts will be essential for managing people effectively and creating a positive impact within any organization. So thank you for joining the series, and I hope you carry these insights with you in your professional journey. Thank you.